citizen soldiers. Today I'm going to share the story of a true American hero by the name of Robin Long that I had the privilege of crossing paths with. Unfortunately, I met him when we were in jail. I was in jail for driving under a revoked license. He was in jail because he went AWOL, fled to Canada. The Canadian government ended up turning him back over to the American government, which made him the first Iraq war deserter to get turned over back to the American government. I guess George Bush was like, listen here, Canada. I hear y'all have a weapon of mass destruction by the name of Robin Long. Now y'all have 48 hours to hand over that WMD, or I'm about to kill all your mooses. Comprende? Isn't that what they say in Canada? Comprende? Everybody calm down, that was just a joke. I have supporters from Canada and I fucking love y'all, alright? But I'm going to explain to y'all why he went AWOL, and no, it wasn't because he was scared. And I'm also going to explain how he woke me up to all the government lies, cover-ups, secret experiments, and false flag terror attacks. These are the reasons why Robin Long is one of my fucking heroes. So Robin Long joined the Army in 2003, and he was proud to serve his country. He spent his first 2 years at a TRADOC post, and a TRADOC post pretty much is a training post. And I would say roughly about 90% of people stationed at a TRADOC post don't deploy. His job was to train officers coming out of West Point on tanks. Well, in the summer of 2005, he got orders to go to Fort Carson, Colorado. And when he got to Fort Carson, they said, you have 2 weeks to train and you're going to Fallujah, Iraq. I believe it was the beginning of 2005 when reports were coming out saying no weapons of mass destruction had been found yet in Iraq. And it was then that Robin's views on the war completely changed. He realized that us going to Iraq to look for weapons of mass destruction was a complete fucking lie. It was all bullshit. Well, since his views on the war changed and fighting in an illegal war went against his beliefs, he felt the right thing to do was to become a war resistor, and that's what led him to flee to Canada. As you can see in this video, a lot of Canadians supported him, and they even fought to try to give him refugee status so the American government couldn't touch him. Unfortunately, they didn't succeed, and that's what led me to being able to meet him, and I am grateful for that. Well, he ended up getting sentenced to 15 months in a military brig out in California, and a military brig is just a military prison. He ended up getting a dishonorable discharge and a felony on his record. And what's sad about all this is while he was in Canada, he ended up getting married and they had a son together. Well, since he has a felony on his record, it's very hard for him to get back up to Canada to spend time with his family. I haven't talked to him since I met him 4 years ago, so I don't know if he made it back up to Canada, whether he's here in the US, or if he's even getting to see his family today. But hopefully he is, because this hero deserves to be back with his family. The main reason he is one of my heroes is because it's crazy how you can meet one person and that one person can have a huge impact and change your life completely. And that's what Robin Long did to me. He changed my life completely. He opened my eyes and he woke me up to all the fucked up shit our government does and all the fucked up shit that's going on in our world. One of the main things that Robin taught me was to question things and not take everything that we hear, whether it's from a friend or whether it's from our government, as the complete truth, that it's important to research things ourselves. Also, one thing that he taught me was to stand up for what we believe in, no matter what the repercussions are. So Robin Long, if you so happen to ever see this, first and foremost, I hope life is going good and I hope you're with your family. And I really appreciate you opening my eyes and waking me the fuck up, because I was in a fucking coma before this. Not too long after I got out of the Army, I watched the documentary called Zeitgeist and a documentary called Loose Change, which were two documentaries you shared with me. And I'm going to put those in a link in the description, and I highly recommend that y'all go watch them. I'm not saying I agree with everything that's in them, but they are very eye-opening, and it led to me researching things for over the past 4 years, and I hope to be doing this for the rest of my life, because this is what I really enjoy, and I believe this is the truth, and I'm the most happiest I've ever been in my life. So I believe I'm on the right path. So Robin Long, you're one of my fucking heroes, and keep doing what you do. Anyways, much love from the Iraq veteran.